Yes.
First.
And we are, says you are live. Woohoo.
Hey.
All
We're
right.
live.
Hello, hello.
Hello, guys.
I
Sorry,
wasn't
we-
ready.
Well,
You didn't give me any warning. Hey,
was a minute
hi, hello.
sorry, Jeremy's having a moment, guys.
He's always having a moment.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't. I still got to powder my nose. I thought I had like 5 minutes.
No, you look great. All right. Hello, friends. I am Morgenstern Comnick. Welcome to our whimsical world of my world for my book. So I have 5 people that make it so incredible. I just write the words, whatever. It's okay. So I'm excited.
I mean, that is the hard part.
Oh, thank you. So I have all these wonderful people here, and I was going to have them introduce themselves, what they do, and maybe like a project that they're currently working on.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Abby, I think you're the baby, so I think I'm gonna let you and Mark go first, if that's okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Anderson. I am the audiobook narrator for Morgan's Spirit Vision series, as well as an upcoming new project I'm doing with Mark here called Song in the Stars, which you'll hear more about as we go through this evening. But besides that, I'm also an actor, and I have an upcoming Shakespeare project in the spring. So yay, excited about it.
Yay.
So I'm Mark Swift. Spoilers, I guess, because I'm also working on Song of the Stars.
Gave it away.
Yeah,
What?
inspiration and character. I know. Also an actor. I have a show coming up in the summertime, a little farce called Sweet Surrender. That's going to be a very fun time.
That's awesome. And this is your guys' first duet, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Woo!
So Lexi and Logan are veterans in that. So we've got
Yay,
we got the mentors and the upcoming stars together. That's so
Inspiration.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Abby, I just realized, Mark, your name is so close to my Mark in Spirit Vision. Mark Steele.
Yep.
So I was like, that's why
yeah.
Abby likes him then.
Wait, I have a funny story about that. I was
Yeah.
editing one of the Spirit Vision books, and I think it was the character of Chloe has to scream for Mark, and Mark heard
Oh yeah.
that and thought that I was screaming for help. So he comes running down the stairs, frantic. He's like, "What is that? Did you?" And I said, "I didn't say anything." I hear it through my headphones. It was wild.
You were acting so good.
I was screaming.
Oh, I loved it. That's so great. Oh, we got let me show. We guys already got a lot of friends.
Ooh,
Hi.
Michael Lipson in the house.
Photo flip.
Hello. We did sup.
Soto
That's
Flip
always
himself.
Hey.
Yay. My friend Joe said hi. It's like 4 a.m. where he's at right now. So thank you,
Oh my
Joe,
God, where is that?
Wow.
for being here. He's in the military. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So Joe is awesome. And then is existing. And we all know this guy.
Brian!
Hey!
What's up, Brian?
Aw, splendid evening. Thank you, Brian. And Stas, hey, stop by, man. Stay as long as you want. Chill out. We're gonna have a good time. And then, hello. Good snowy evening. Okay. I'm gonna say we were talking about snow. Mandy and I have gotten some snow, I think. No, you didn't. I did.
No, it's just been rainy.
Ah,
It's been really cold. Like it's gotten
It
down
has been
below
cold
freezing
here, too.
finally this week.
Okay.
But
Toast.
I'm gonna say I got snow. Lexi, I know you got some snow.
Oh, yeah. We did.
Yeah.
It's still out there.
Man, Midwest, we're beat.
I did have a little bit of flurries over here, but it didn't.
Oh, did
stick,
you?
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then hello. Oh my gosh, so many fun friends.
Oh,
Hello, Mari. And Sarah, my good friend Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah's awesome. All right, thank you guys. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so many comments.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm happy. All
So
right,
many comments.
Yeah. So we have our young adult narrators. Let's go to our new adult narrators.
Yeah.
So that's Love and Lust. That's Lexi and Logan.
Yo,
Yeah.
in the flesh,
Introduce each other. Watch we introduce each other. That might be fun.
Ooh.
Ooh. See how well you know each other. Lexi, introduce this guy.
Oh, so this guy. Wait.
Logan, yeah, sorry.
This
Inverted.
guy. This is the one and the only Logan Anair.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice. What is
And
Logan
he
do?
is also known as the voice you'll crave.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I've been
I-
told. I don't know.
Yes. Yes, Logan, where are you from and what projects are you working on?
I am from the lovely state of New York, just outside, a little outside New York City. I am currently working on a hockey romance novel.
Those are so big right now.
Mhm.
They are big. They
Yeah.
are big. Yes.
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 Awesome.
And I'm a big hockey fan myself, so I'd like to.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
I
awesome.
love me some hockey.
Yeah.
Who's
So,
your favorite team?
Yeah.
I'm a Rangers fan. Yep.
There you go.
Nice.
How
I just,
many-
you know,
Yeah. How many audiobooks do you have?
New
Logan?
York sports is a little
Yeah.
rough right now, but at least I got my Rangers. They're doing good. They've been.
Logan, how
they've
many
been-
audiobooks you got right now?
How many audiobooks?
Yeah.
I'm floating somewhere around 60 right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. All right. Well, why don't you introduce your partner in crime? Next to
Well,
you?
my partner in crime is the lovely, the radiant, the glowing Lexi
Aw.
Evans. She's right over there. Yes, I got it. Yes, you right there? Yeah,
You got it.
I'm pointing right at her. Good.
Yeah.
Lexi, give me a high five. Woo!
Like the Brady Bunch here. I love
Yes.
it. It's great.
How's it going, Lexi?
Hey.
I don't even need to be here. I love it.
Get out of
Lexi,
here, Morgan. Come on.
we're-
That's
I just signed your
just kidding.
checks.
I kid.
I know.
Come on. Of course, we can't do this without you. This is all
No,
about Morgan.
no.
This is the Morgan show. We're just along for the ride.
I know. Lexi, where are you from and how many audiobooks do you have currently?
I reside in Iowa, Eastern Iowa. If you have heard of the Quad Cities, I am in a tiny little town in the middle of a cornfield right outside of the Quad Cities. And Morgan has actually stayed with me at my home, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
New summer. She hasn't kicked me out yet.
And I have, I think I'm at like 155 audiobooks.
Ooh. Love
nice.
it. Yeah. And what are you working on currently?
Currently, I am working on I don't know if you've heard of Omegaverse.
Yes.
It's a really big trope in romance. Okay. And so it's about alphas and betas and all the stuff there. We'll keep it PG.
Yeah. I promised James we'd be PG-13 tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
the kids might come on. So
Maybe we'll stay later.
Yeah, after dark.
For adults only.
yeah. So I actually was recording about an hour ago before I came on here. So getting some of that done. And there are 2 books that are in post-production right now that this guy was part of as well. So,
me?
yeah. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So, one is a mafia romance series, and it's multicast. I think there's 5 narrators total in this one, and he plays a Irish, the head guy's enforcer. Okay, kind of yeah, his second hand or his hand, I guess.
It's like right-hand man.
Right hand man. There we go. There we go. And so he comes back, which he had his book with me this summer, and he comes back as a guest for his voice in this book. So, and Logan and I are going to be working this month on
Oh, Jesus.
a book that's about a frisky snowman.
Oh, that's happening now? Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, Olaf After Dark.
Oh
Some
my.
more for Morgan to review. I review everything I'm allowed to.
Wow.
Well, awesome.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. And we can't forget our friend in the middle. She makes my books shine and beautiful and helps me with my imposter syndrome. I absolutely love her. So this is Mandy, my editor.
Hello.
Gotta have editors, guys. Like,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So Mandy,
behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Mandy,
you.
what do you do? Where are you from? What you working on?
Well, by day I work as I support the people in the communications department at our local university. And then for editing on the side, I've been working on some of Morgan's ebooks and getting them polished and ready to go. And I also have been working with another author. His name is Dodge Marin. He's got some really cool books coming out, and I'm less working on the editing side of things. I'm more with him. I am helping him with his publicity, and we're spitballing ideas right now. We're kind of in the brainstorming stage to see what we can do to kind of get him in front of the audience he's looking for. So he's got some really good work out there, and it's just trying to find get some more eyes on his work. So that's kind of what I do. I'm like the Robin to everybody else's Batman. So
I love that.
I'm Batman?
well,
I'm not cool.
Batman.
I'm not
Morgan, you need to say it right. I am Batman.
Yeah, you gotta go a little growlier.
I guess I'm Etta Candy to your Wonder Woman.
I'm Shira.
Oh yeah, well there you go.
Yes, Mandy is amazing. I'd be lost without her. So I'd be lost without all of you guys. So I'm so glad everybody's here. We have some more comments before we move on to our next section. So we got to say hi to people. So woohoo! Oh, we know this beautiful lady, Rachel.
Oh,
Rachel! We also have some of the Cheatham family here.
Oh,
hello. And Nathan's here too.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. So we have to behave. PG-13.
That was not part of the deal.
Well, listen, there's young people here. We are all good people. And James said hi. There's James. Yep, we are all here. I was gonna say, you just texted him.
James.
James is also an awesome narrator, guys. And Rachel is a great author. Yes. And we all play Pathfinder together. They're a pretty cool GM. I mean, I like him, so we have fun with that. He's all right. Enjoy. All right, well, we got a special surprise for everybody. So I do have a new audiobook coming out at the end of the month. It's called Song in the Stars. It's a Hanukkah little sweet romance story.
What?
Yeah. I like different cultures. I learned about Hanukkah a couple years ago, and I just made a cute little bittersweet story, I suppose. And I asked Abby, of course, if she was interested because it was young adult. And then when I found out her wonderful fiance also is an actor, I'm like, well, why don't you just do a duet together? And they're like, okay. So
awesome.
They are fantastic. And they're going to do a live reading for us now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Woo. About like a 5-minute-ish reading from the start of the book.
It's a good book.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, and Mandy did help edit it, of course. So I appreciate that. So everybody, yay! So new audiobook. So you guys can just relax and enjoy. And enjoy the stylings of Abby Anderson.
Aw,
Let me get comfortable.
yeah, let's just
Yeah.
get comfy here.
All right, little sneak peek of what's to come. All right, whenever you're ready.
Excuse me, miss. I'm so sorry for sprinting over to you like that. You must think I'm a lunatic. But when I saw you across the street, I am in total awe right now.
He chuckled, his black curly locks bobbing wildly with all his random movements. Tenderly, he tried to control his hair, but it was a failed attempt. Alina kept on gawking like a moron, hoping her breath would become a little more steady. Overthinking was Alina's specialty. From this, she guessed, she loosened her grip, and her hand slid down the poster an inch, startling her. They both jumped at the noise, the poster their shared target. Another beam spread across the young man's youthful face, his pupils shining in stunning clear water light.
It is you! You're Alina Sylvia, the supernatural author sensation!
He clapped with joy. Alina nodded, her hinges finally working again. She never knew how to react with extreme fanning. Yes, she was somehow able to choke out, her motions rusty.
I knew it! I knew, even all the way from the church. Man, I just knew. This is so fantastic. I never thought I'd see the day, get to meet you in real life, especially after you took a hiatus for a year. But I'm sure it was for an important reason.
The young man tittered a bit, covering his mouth, a gentle flush kissing his cheeks. But there was no shame in it. Alina thought he was just getting worked up. He moved his hands in big robotic movements with his overstressed words to make his point come across true.
Your books are my favorite of all time. They are absolutely incredible. You write with such heart, fine details, and engagement. Really, they were my salvation when I was in the hospital. I owe you such a huge thank you.
His words pierced through her heart, allowing a sliver of emotion to race into it, pumping into her blood until Alina heard it pounding in her ears. She usually would give him a simple but heartfelt thank you, but his honesty and endearment towards her work spoke to a part she thought she had lost. Timidly, she acknowledged his compliments, feeling her cheeks redden, but she hoped she could blame it on the cold. Thank you for your praises. It means a lot to me and my characters. And I'm sorry you were in the hospital, and for whatever was happening over there. Alina inclined her head towards where he was earlier, seeing the woman standing on the bottom step of what now Alina observed was a church, speckles of rainbows skating on the pavement from a stained glass window on the second floor. A flicker of sorrow showed in his eyes, but he blinked it away before looking at Alina once more.
Yeah, I'm on a mission, and I'm not giving up until it happens.
His grin was so innocent and confident that it made one believe unicorns and fairies were real. She was fascinated by his actions, not sure what to say, but he broke the brief silence after scanning her poster.
You're doing a book signing next week? That's amazing! I know the world has missed you, and you'll have many people excited.
Again, Alina nodded, the movement harder than it should have been. She locked onto the poster, glaring internally and wondering how her agent talked her into this. I know it's been a year, and I promised I would try, but my passion for writing died with my dearest. I wanted to support my stories, my characters, my fans, but I wasn't sure I had the strength to, Alina thought. Still now, she lived in the present and finished taping the poster, her ungloved hand numb, stinging from the bitter cold. Yeah, I still haven't written anything new in a while, but my agent thought this would be a good start. I'm not sure about the turnout, but right now I have to hang all these posters at the approved stores in Nolita, and it seems I'm sucking miserably. Alina tried to give him a little smile, but it felt bitter, a stranger.
I would be honored to help if I wouldn't get in your way.
His sudden offer threw her, but his look was eager. "Oh, I appreciate it, but I don't want to impose on you. Plus, you have a friend with you." Alina pointed in the direction of the small-framed woman, shyly making her way towards them.
"That's my mother. She won't mind. She knows how much I love your books."
Her head was reeling. "I mean, he knew me, but I don't know him," Alina fretted. Yet she felt like the villain, the threat to his purity, like her shell of an essence she was stuck in would taint him if he got any closer. "I'm grateful, especially of you being a reader of my works, but I mean, we're strangers." His grin was sharp, cutting through her doubt in one swish.
"All people start out as strangers if you think about it. If we always let that stop us, no one would befriend anyone."
The truth to his philosophy allowed a fraction more emotion to seep into Alina's heart. The heart she thought was as frozen as the wintry world encasing them in soft majesty.
"Plus,"
He dragged out, an oddly mischievous wink entering his eyes, a playful smile to match soon following as he walked in front of her, pacing like a lecturing professor.
"you want to know why I was in the hospital."
He bent down close to Alina's face, making her flinch and clutch her remaining posters in a death grip.
"I can see it in your eyes."
He stared closely into them, studying her, noticing her, truly seeing her as a woman, not just a celebrity he admired. And he liked her even more knowing this side of her. In addition, it was fun poking fun at her. She blushed, staring at the ground for a moment to collect her thoughts. She felt busted, guilty, but she didn't want to discuss the topic, going the more polite route. "Well, thank you. I suppose you can make the decision if you want to help. And you'll have to listen to the whole thing to get more."
Yay! That was awesome.
That was emotional. That was so
Bravo.
beautiful. You guys did so good.
I want more.
Yeah.
Coming to Audible in a couple weeks.
Oh, sign me up.
Yes. Thank you guys. You did so good. Mark, your energy was perfect. Oh my gosh.
Hey, thanks.
Yes. I know Ezra is a very upbeat character. So
Mhm.
that was so fun. All right. We got to get some praises here. We got some praises.
Aw.
Thank you, Brian.
Woohoo! So well done. Yeah, guys, if you loved it, which I know you did, make sure you let them know, okay? Yeah, they're going to have a career in duet too. Awesome.
When you
Yes.
live in the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really convenient living in the same
That
house.
is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good job, guys. All right, so we have a Q&A session now. So if our audience wants to ask questions, go ahead. But if not, I have some questions as well prepared, just in case.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Logan's so scared. I love it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So so I've been having the pleasure a couple years of interviewing most of these fine people. So you'll make sure you have to check those out on my YouTube. So I have some kind of unique questions this time around. But if you want to ask anything, PG-13, of course, then after dark, then you guys can go ahead and do that. Or if you guys want to ask me questions, I'm okay with that as well. Oh, my mommy is saying hello.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, I knew you were here. Yeah. Oh, my brother helped her out. Thank you. And sorry, my brother came in. I heard the dogs bark, and I'm like, oh, well, he's home from work. So that's all fun. All right. So if anybody has any questions, go right ahead. Or if not, I will start. Oh, we got a brava and bravo.
Woo!
Good job.
Lauren!
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, there's so many comments now. All right. Aw, thank you, Nathan. They did so
Aw.
good. All right. What's the genre? Oh, what is the genre of the book? I'd say like inspirational, heartfelt romance, if that's a genre. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's
Like sweet romance?
Yeah.
I'd call it that. It's heartfelt. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of your stories kind of blur the lines of a lot of the genres, and it's kind of hard to
can't
pin it
define
down.
Morgan's work. It's just
Yeah.
I'm all
it's
me.
the Morgan genre is what it is.
Yeah, there you go. That's why it's my whimsical world.
I think I just, if I could do, if I remember how I described it after reading it was, it was like, it's cathartic for one. And it's like a cup of hot cocoa on a cold day. Like it's good.
I love Mandy.
Cup of hot cocoa on a cold day.
On a cold day. I mean, it does pull at the heartstrings, so that's there, you know, not to spoil anything.
It does a good job at that.
It was good.
You say, Abby or Mark, were you mad at me at all during the book, how I wrote it?
Mad at you?
No, what happened? Okay.
It's on the journey. It was fun.
It's a journey. Like, it's all unicorns and sunshine. But yeah. And I think it's age appropriate. I tried to write it for young adult.
Yeah.
Even though they're adult characters, I still tried to make it, heartfelt.
It doesn't feel like it's necessarily for children. It's more of like an all ages.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Anyone could listen and enjoy.
It doesn't get too nasty, No,
everyone. They're very pure characters. I will say that. Yeah, which was a lot of fun to do. All right. Oh, how do you guys keep motivated for your work? That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Mark, do you want to start then? How do you stay motivated?
Oh dear. It's one of those things where in reality you can't even rely on being motivated. You have to do it just because you got to do it.
That's motivating.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know. If you wait on inspiration and motivation, things like that, I think a lot of times stuff will get tossed in the back burner. And if you make more of a sort of almost like a ritualistic habit of it, is honestly, especially working when you don't want to. It's like, in a creative field like writing too, it's one of those things where like you gotta stick to it, or else if you only work when the mood strikes you, it's hard. It's really hard.
He's a playwright.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's awesome.
That's neat.
I'm gonna say, Abby, you're like all over the place. So what keeps you motivated? Keeps you keep going?
I think what motivates me in doing different projects and different types of projects is honestly the variety of it. Yeah. It's interesting, because I come from mostly a theater background, and so you're doing the same show over and over, but then it ends, and then you're on to the next thing, which is totally different. And then, with something like an audiobook, it's never the same. You're going through chapter by chapter. Each chapter is different. And once that's done, then you're on to the next. So I think the variety for me is what keeps me excited and motivated. As soon as I'm working on one type of project, my brain is already like, ooh, how do I do this next thing that's super different? What's the complete opposite of what I'm working on now? That's what I want to do next.
Yeah. And I feel like theater has so many different things you could possibly do. You're just like that excited little bird that flips around like, okay, what can I try next? And
exactly.
Yeah. And add something else to make you happy. And I love that about you, honestly, your energy and that you are willing to try all these new outlets. And I feel like Mark also does that, obviously, because you need someone that can keep up with you. And that's great. And I love that. Absolutely. So kind of Lexi and Logan also with narration, like what keeps you guys motivated to do that? Talking about like the arts.
Well, I can tell you, especially there's times where, you don't know when the next job is coming. So where, I know when I was first starting, I was really trying to break into it, and I was like, this is something that's really gonna, just having work just is motivation in itself, because it's knowing that I'm good at this. People are coming to me and asking me to narrate their books, and this is amazing. And just hearing, for me, one of the biggest motivators is hearing people tell me just reading reviews actually is a big thing too. Seeing a good review of a book that I did. It's like, wow, somebody actually listened to my book and really enjoyed it. And that's something that that's one of the reasons why I love doing what I do is, just to bring enjoyment to people.
Aw.
I know when I watch like a movie or a show and there's an amazing performance and it really like touches me and affects me. And I'm like, I can do that for people too. So that definitely is one of the main things that motivates me.
Sure. And you do, and that's great. So
I try.
Well, and you can tell you enjoy doing it, like in your performances. It's very apparent you enjoy doing it, and that makes a big difference, honestly. Okay, Lexi, on the same page? You have something?
Yeah, I would also say I don't want to lose momentum.
Sure.
So,
Absolutely.
you like Logan was just talking about when he was first started. When he first started, he was, just having work was the motivation. But then when you've been doing it for a while and you've gotten quite a few, I think you've worked really hard to get to where you're at. And so not wanting to fall off, not wanting to, get forgotten. So, like Logan and I, we audition for books, I think every month. It would be pretty rare for us not to audition for at least one book a month together. And so just, keeping that up, I'm going on 6 years now of full time. So it's, when you see how far you've come, you want to continue that and celebrate your success. But then also there's a challenge because every day when I come into the booth, I'm competing against where I was at my last book. It's kind of like
that.
yeah. So I don't want to try to compare myself to other actors because they each bring their own voice and performance to a book, but I can definitely do that with myself. So, and I also agree with Logan too about when you see reviews or somebody sends you a message and said, "Oh my God, your performance brought me to tears." Tears is always a good thing. You're just like, "Oh my God," like that. I don't know. It just brings joy to you, and so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Sometimes I'll go on Audible just to be like, "Oh, I got any new reviews today, and let's see what people are saying about my last book. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know."
So I need to keep doing all the reviews, right?
Oh, Morgan's amazing at reviews.
Anything new? I don't know.
We've put her through some tough ones, though.
I have a lot of love for these people.
Tough content. Like lots of trigger
way
warnings.
After dark content.
Way after.
I've been exposed to things I'm not ready for. But I was like, at least it's Lexi and Logan's voice. At least my friends are here.
It's not really us doing that.
No, I know. I wouldn't do it for many people, but for any of you, I would. So, Mandy, you are also a creative because, you work with literature, and which I know you have a passion for that. So I think editing is a form of creativity, honestly, and also a form of professionalism. So what keeps you motivated and interests you kind of in like the editing, formatting, writing world?
I don't know. I love reading and writing, and I love being able to see what the author has written and try to polish it a little bit so that it's, I don't know, it kind of shines a little bit brighter. It's, I think I told you one time, like you're already making diamonds. My job is just to, kind of cut the little facets in there and shine it a little bit. And a lot of it is being the cheerleader and the coach of just saying, you've got this, here are some options, I can see where you're going with this, or, did you mean that word or this word?
Right.
Because they sound a lot alike, but they mean two completely different things. So,
Mhm.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's in, like Lexi and Logan both said, there's some inspiration of and motivation behind making someone's day, making the world a little bit brighter. Art is a necessity, I think. And when we were all on lockdown, we saw, that in action. People craved, reading and writing and listening to books and looking at art, and it's a form of therapy. So
Absolutely.
it just
Definitely.
being able to be a part of that, and being able to assist other people and help them I don't know, make their see their dreams come true. I think there's something rewarding in that. So
yeah, that's what teaching is for me and my students. So yeah, it's a really similar concept. And I feel like at least with my books, you and I think you start to fall for my characters too, and it kind of becomes our victory, and it makes my book so much better that you and I can share that. To be honest,
man, I hated Jeremy the first time I read him. Just like, I am going to take this guy.
I said, just wait.
I was like, Morgan. And then it clicked. I was like, oh.
It's okay. Larry didn't like him either until the second book. No, he didn't. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
This guy.
I'm sorry. The girls like Jeremy.
Well, yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
It's like, he's had some, like, HR would have a field day with him.
Yeah. I probably should do a fun post on that, how many violations Jeremy would have in school.
Probably.
I'm kidding.
Chief Edric would just be like,
Poor Chief. All right, James has a fun question. What's our favorite genre to read? Oh, only one? That's a hard choice. Oh gosh. Yeah. Logan, do you have one?
For me, it's probably gonna be fantasy.
Yeah. I could see that.
I love fantasy. I grew up like being a sci-fi fantasy nerd, and I just like going. I mean, as far as narration, I like going like crazy with, doing different characters and voices, and it's just, I find it to be just the most fun. And like as a reader, I love fantasy because I just, it's an escape for me. I like to just go to other worlds, and the richer the worlds, the better. I like to just delve deep into like the lore and of all these different worlds. It's amazing. Yeah, it's the most fun for me, for sure.
No, that's awesome. Lexi, do you have a preference of a favorite?
Well, romance,
Yeah.
But I specifically in romance, I really enjoy, and only that's not in my real life, like drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like the juicy bits, the emotional overdrive, like all of that. It's like, you can just dive in there, and that's
we were getting
good.
into Bridgerton when I came over.
Yes, right. Yeah.
To watch Bridgerton. The drama.
But I also personally, I don't do a lot of, like, I would say probably 99% of what I narrate is romance of some sort.
Yeah.
But I love to listen and read fantasy as well. I love the escape, just exploring different worlds, and I think that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So
yeah, absolutely. Let's say, Abby, I know you're a reader.
Yes.
So what is your genre?
As a reader, I read a lot of genres, but I think probably historical fiction and thrillers are my go-to. I love a romance. I don't know. I like the variety. I'm consistent with that, at least. I also enjoy
romance. You can toss into every genre. I mean, which is great. It goes with a lot of genres. So yeah,
that's true. But I have to agree too with Logan in terms of narration. I think fantasy is so fun just because you get to do so many characters that don't even have to sound human a lot of times. Really go a whole lot of different directions. So that's always fun.
Awesome. Now, Mark, do you like to read in your free time, or?
A little bit. So I'm actually when I sit down and read something, I actually go for nonfiction.
Okay.
I'm a little more of a I like mythologies and which I guess is fiction, but it's the history of mythologies.
Yeah.
Something fascinating to me. When I do read fiction, I like mysteries.
That's
I really like
fun.
the mystery genre, all that kind of good stuff.
Now, are you more into like the scary mysteries, or just trying to solve a problem, or?
Oh, I guess sort of stemming from the Sherlock Holmes, which I guess is sort of
like a classic mystery.
Yeah, classic mystery.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't handle scary stuff. Well, I only watched Abby's movie because I love her. But yeah, it was the best part by far. I like your co-stars were great, but she really did outshine everybody. Sorry. It's like, yeah, I had my blankie and my friend. I'm like, she's wearing a face. She's wearing someone's face. Okay.
The fans of heart.
Right.
What movie were you in?
It's a movie called Hands of Hell. It's a slasher horror.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
This person who can barely stand the sight of blood on screen.
I'm so squeamish. Putting wounds on me and makeup. I'm like, okay, I'm really glad I know how you do this. It makes it
right.
Now
I was texting her while I was watching it, like, okay, good job. Now what's going on here? It was great.
Oh God, why is her face off? Oh God.
Yeah. Why does he have a chainsaw? Oh,
well, my friend who loves scary movies, she was laughing, so I guess it wasn't too bad.
Everyone has a different scare tolerance, I feel like.
Yeah, she's not afraid. All right. Now, Mandy, I know you like to read. So what is your favorite genre?
It depends on the format. So
sure.
On the bedside table, I have currently reading fantasy. Sorry, my brain.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was telling Morgan earlier, my Adderall is starting to wear off, so I'm kind of the lag is happening in the brain. I'm currently listening to what's the one with Starry Moon?
Oh, Spirit Vision.
Spirit Vision. So I'm getting to listen to Abby on a daily basis.
Yay.
So I'm enjoying that. And for the Kindle app is romance, but I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy fantasy and sci-fi mostly. That was my big go-to, especially as a kid. I loved the dragons and unicorns and stuff.
Yeah. Fantasy, romance, nonfiction. I like it.
Fantasy for the win.
Yes. All right. Good. Thank you, guys. So my mom said, what is great reading, guys. So Abby and Mark again, great praises. Nice surprise. We have a question. Oh, inspiration for, I guess, Song of the Stars. All right. So my favorite author's name is Lorraine McDaniel. She's been around since the 80s. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. And this is going to sound really cheerful. She writes about kids with terminal illnesses. Okay. Ugh. But I know that sounds really cheerful. But she is a wonderful lady. And when I discovered her, my aunt was going for cancer at the time. So her books were kind of an odd comfort to me because it talked about like the medical procedures and just even though they were dire situations, there was hope in them. And that's kind of where Song of the Stars came from. I wanted to write a book similar in that, I guess, genre in a way, and kind of an homage to my favorite author, and showing that there are people out there that have sicknesses, but there's still just this inspiration, and kind of how religion also, we're all together despite like our differences in religion. That's kind of where the Hanukkah aspect of the story comes in, with Ezra trying to find a place for his special song in the story as well. So that's kind of the inspiration for that. Little melancholy, I guess, but And I am Abby and Mark. Did I send you guys the Hanukkah song?
Did you what?
Did I send you guys the Hanukkah song? I don't think I did. I got to send you. Okay, you'll get stuck in your head for days. This song also inspired that book. I'm like, I just love this song. I'm going to write a book about this. But
I think I've heard the Hanukkah song.
yeah, it's the Glee version though. I sing it in June. It's so catchy. So I was singing it today, actually. All right. So for our VAs, what genre of audiobook would you love to narrate that you've never been asked to do? That's a good question, Brian. Ooh, yet had been asked yet to do. I'm gonna say, I don't know, Lexi and Logan, what have you not done?
Cookbooks. Sorry.
We're going to cut the chicken diagonally.
One genre that I've always been curious about is lit RPG. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
And as a gamer myself, I'm always thinking like, man, that sounds like it'd be perfect for me, but it's not something that I have done yet.
Okay.
But it's always one that's like, oh no, that'd be one that I would like to try.
I think you would be excellent at that.
Well, I know.
You would. Especially there's a goblin.
Maybe you should write one then. I don't know.
I'd have to study, but
Yes.
all right. Let's say, Lexi, what about you?
I would say honestly probably like a cozy mystery.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think that has my mom has influence there because she's always asking me, when are you going to narrate a cozy mystery? Because that's her favorite. And I'm like, I just haven't been cast, But I think that would be fun. That would be fun to do, especially if there was like a talking cat or something, that like cookies in a bakery or like I would be all for that,
That's the mystery. Why does the cat talk?
Like, add some magic in there. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I like it. Aw. All right. Abby, what about you?
I think I'd like to do something. You talked about Bridgerton earlier. I think something about Regency era, really lean into some British dialects and things like that, which I've done for specific characters or like sections of books, but never something of that. Yeah, exactly, like romance British. Posh. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. There's something about a good cozy British romance. Like I listened to those too.
Yeah, bodice rippers.
Yeah. Oh my. 13. Okay. And then Mark, we've opened up your audiobook world, so you've got lots of choices. So what do you want the next project to be?
I think
any genre.
Basically. I think something that I would find really fun is sci-fi. I've always really liked those worlds, and I think there's a lot of opportunities, especially because sci-fi could be so as creative as possible.
Yeah.
So I think trying to match whatever somebody would write in sci-fi, playing a robot or an alien. What does that sound like? Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Mandy, we're gonna have to get them all these genres.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
All right, I'm gonna do some hi comments real quick, and then I'll go back to the questions. So, Alicia, hi, Alicia.
Hey.
She's a big supporter of my books. James talks about pseudonym loves scary stuff, especially the slasher type horror.
Ooh.
All right. Then my mom, yes, many of her books I bought. Yes, thank you, Mom. I appreciate the support. And then Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Jacob is a former student of mine. And Abby, Jacob, the angel in book 3 is his character that he created.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he wanted to be an angel, which I love. All right, we have a VA question again. Then I have one for me, apparently. All right, so voice actors. How do you digest who your character is in order to fully bring them to life? Are there any methods that help you identify with them or become them in order to truly deliver them? Well, that's a great double question. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah. So what's your process? I'm guessing. How do you really get into the mindset of your characters once you find their voices? Yeah. So that's so
I
cool.
would say for me and also Logan, we send out a welcome packet to our authors. Now, if we're doing indie authors, we're able to do this. If it's through a publisher, we really aren't able to. But it is really awesome when we can talk with an author and kind of get into their head a little bit more about who inspired these characters. Some authors will have a playlist, which I love, and I will listen to that music before a certain scene. If there's certain songs that go with certain scenes, that just kind of helps you get into that energy of the scene. And then also, I think if there's any media, whether it's TV shows or movies, that can help you relate. So if, for example, we did, Logan and I did a book that was very similar to Peaky Blinders. And I binge watched Peaky Blinders, and just having that media in my head, it just helped me kind of slip into that energy of that production, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, one of the questions that we do ask is like, you know, if you were to cast like a famous actor
Yep.
to play this character, who would you cast? So we kind of like get an idea like, oh, this is like the tone. And you know, I had a character and it's like, oh yeah, this character is totally, I picture this character kind of being like Matthew McConaughey. And I'm like, all right, well, I gotta bring this to the table. I gotta talk like this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So I know Abby and Mark, you mostly do stage productions. Yeah. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of plays, you know, they have been performed and there's like kind of a, I guess almost an expectation of how you play certain famous characters. So you guys, how do you like, you know, bring your own twist to that, but maybe stay true, like, especially like in Shakespeare, to those types of works that people really love?
I think, and I think it goes with narration too, is it all goes back to what the text is giving you.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, even if you're doing Romeo and Juliet, which how many productions of that have been staged and have, you know, it's a million people have played those characters at this point, but going back to the source material and just saying like, what is this character's deepest desire? What are they fighting for? Like the basic questions of like what makes them human. And then, you know, there's an extra challenge when you're playing more than one character, whether it's on stage or in a book. You know, like Spirit Vision had so many, and I definitely did the same thing that Lexi and Logan did and asked Morgan, you know, like who do you imagine? What are these? And she sent me so many videos of characters from different forms of media. That's so helpful. And then just also, it's like, okay, we have a group of 4 teenage girls who are all friends and they're all the same age. How do we make them different from each other? And really finding, you know, those aspects of their personality and how can that translate into their voice. And, you know, if you're on stage, how does it translate into the body too? And so it's just a fun challenge always, but it always goes back to the text.
Yeah. So I figure on stage as well, you guys also probably have to play a lot more with the people you are acting with because you are physically with that person. Whereas in narration, you guys usually don't record in the same booth together.
True.
Yeah. So
we did a little bit for this book.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you guys did, but I know that's not very common.
No.
You know, unfortunately, I wish it was. I think that would be awesome. So have you ever had to kind of tweak your performance to match another person that your character was interacting with a lot?
Totally. And I think it's not even so much tweaking what you're bringing, but you get inspired to try something new.
Yeah.
You feed off of whatever energy they're giving, because maybe it wasn't what you expected when you were, you know, rehearsing your lines at home or something. But all of a sudden someone's giving you something, you say, oh, that's fun. I want to play off of that and let's see what happens. And so many fun things that you don't even imagine pop up that way.
Oh, I bet you guys build off each other a lot. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. So Mandy, kind of going with this for you. What do you look for in a narrator? Like what we'll give these guys a little sneak peek of what as readers we listen for in a good narrator. What kind of makes you like, you know, like, oh, this narrator I think is doing justice to the material, or like what
okay.
Or you know, like what kind of does it for you, your ears, I guess.
I think if the tone or the if the voice matches the character,
Mhm.
I think that helps a lot. I think Mark did a good job on sounding like, the is it Ezra?
Ezra, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
yay.
I don't know. He just sounds like I think Ezra would sound like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do. You wouldn't expect a crotchety old woman to sound like, I don't know, like I don't know. It just has to kind of match
The description.
the description. I
Personality,
think,
yeah.
personality. Because
Yeah.
Right.
sometimes it's like, I don't see. You ever see or you hear like the TikTok videos or whatever of you hear someone's voice and then they pan to the mirror and you're like, there is no way that voice matches that
Right.
voice. And sometimes it's like, what in the world?
Yeah.
But I
Right.
don't know. I think, as far as I know, I've never heard a voice actor not sound correct.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
I think you guys
Absolutely.
do a great job. All four of you.
Yeah, and I like all four of you actually try to distinguish the characters too.
Yeah.
Because I hear beautiful narration sometimes, but there's not a lot of difference. And that kind of sucks me out of the story sometimes, personally.
Yeah.
So like even if you don't have to be
Yeah,
a pro at
'cause-
voice acting, but it does help to try.
Right. Well, and with like the Monsters and Mortals duet, I know that Lexi and Logan both play multiple characters,
Yes.
and you can tell the difference between all of them just by
Yeah.
inflection and cadence. Has a lot to do with it too. So
And I gave them lots of accents in that one. So that's
yeah.
like here's
Thanks,
Italian,
Morgan.
here's Japanese.
Yeah.
I am improving your resume.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Oh, you guys killed it. It was great. All right, we got a question. All right, Liliana. Oh, my favorite book to write. Oh, I can't pick from one of my children. I love
Yeah,
them.
Morgan, come
Oh.
on.
Characters with trauma.
Well, I think
overcoming trauma.
I think
guess
that's
I should.
every author.
Yeah.
Starry and Valda both have special places in my heart because they're who I wish I was or wish I could be. So Starry's the me I wish I was when I was her age. And Valda's who I want to be, to be honest. So Abby and Lexi both encompass my soul, actually. I hire them for that, and they do such a good job with that. And then Jeremy, I don't know where he came from. He came from the depths of the underworld or something, because I literally don't even think when I type his words, and I just go back and read it. I'm like, all right, we're keeping it. And it works out. So I think he came from an alternate dimension to be in my story. So he's the easiest character for me to write because he's the most opposite of a boy I'd probably ever encounter in my life. But Logan brings so much heart to him too.
He does. He does a great job.
Yeah, he makes him likable, which I didn't know was hard. But I think he's great.
And he doesn't sound like a surfer dude, like the other one.
Oh my
God. Bros.
Bro, dude, man, bro, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so I had to explain to my teenager is going through a big I hate anime phase, and he's giving us a lot of grief.
Do I need to talk to him?
Yes.
Yes, I want to do stuff. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. But I had to explain to him, like it has its origins from like the Shogun, and like anyway, everything's so exaggerated. And that's kind of where I didn't like Jeremy at first, because everything is so exaggerated with him. Because in your traditional romance, he's like if your male protagonist is coming on that strong, it'd be like all red flags, but
he likes Hannah Montana, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm sure Serial murders.
Prepared.
But anyway, in the otaku sense, or like as that anime-ish.
No, I get it.
It was like, oh, he's like Sanji. That's fine. He's totally fine. So sorry. It's just
Oh, I like that.
I couldn't stand him the first chapter or two I read, and I was like, what is with this guy?
Logan, that shows your talent.
And then when I listened to it, it was a completely different book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Oh, that's
Everybody
great.
check out Monsters and Mortals.
Yes.
Available now on Audible.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hunter and Bringer. Start
Hunter
with
and Bringer
Bringer
first.
podcast.
Yeah.
A Spirit Vision and Song of the Stars comes out at the end of the month. So you get to hear all these amazing people, which I'm super stoked about. All right, we got some more comments real quick. Thank you so much, everyone, especially like the use of music. Music is a very powerful way to open the heart. Oh, absolutely. And then, yes, cool. We try to be cool here. We're cool nerds.
We are so cool.
So cool. Uh-oh. Those fancy sunglasses. Yes. Oh no. We gotta help the anime. Everybody else. We all like anime. Yeah. I was like, I think everybody here watches. Mark, you watch anime, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Lexi's getting into it, and yeah.
I dabble.
You dabble. I'll tolerate it.
There's a few animes that I love.
Aw, Mariana, hello. All right, Sensei, you should find an artist to write manga panels. I would love that, Jacob, but art is so expensive. Maybe when I become a New York Times bestseller, we can do that. All right, yes.
Almost there. Almost there.
So close. Yes. Knees of the world, yes, nerds of the world unite. Yes, absolutely. I got you, James. I got you. Yeah. James is also an aspiring writer, so he is going to do some great things as well. But we have a game, guys. So it is almost the holiday season, and I asked my lovely friends here to do 5 holiday facts. So I have them in random order. We're going to guess whose fact it is. But here's the catch. You can lie. So if it's your fact, and if you want to try to BS and act like it's someone else's, you can.
I'll probably forget.
Yeah. So we'll see. Bleach is awesome. Yes, Bleach is a good one. All right. All right, so we got our thing here. Get your cards with everybody's name on it. So, like, if it's yours and you want to pretend it's someone else's, like, go for it. Like,
well, do we get points if we like guess right?
Yes, I'll give you an extra $1 on your next paycheck. How's that?
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
You get some Audible credits.
Audible, there we go. And I just sent a surprise to the 5 of you on your phones, real quick, if you got your phones handy. Andy's the only one that knows about it. Abby and Mark, this is especially for you in our group chat.
My phone's over there.
If you want to see real quick.
Aww.
Oh, cool.
That's beautiful.
Aww. That's neat. That's beautiful.
I just shared the audiobook cover for Song of
so
the
pretty.
Stars.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Sorry
that's
to the
neat.
audience who
Yes.
listen out, but it's
Well, I'm gonna send it tomorrow live to everybody. So fun.
You don't want to do like a sneak peek tonight?
I don't know if I can do that. Morgan's not very smart.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. I would love to if I could. All right, so let's get our randomizer here. All right, everybody got their thing here. All right. Our first fact is, all right. One of my first things on stage was playing Mary in a nativity scene that my pre-kindergarten classroom performed.
I think I know who this is.
Wait, but there's more.
But are they lying?
Story.
Wait, what was the whole sentence again?
One of my first times on stage was playing Mary in a nativity scene that my pre-kindergarten classroom performed.
Yeah.
I would laugh if it's one of the boys. Audience, you can guess too. I think, are we all saying Abby?
I think everyone's unanimous on that.
Was it
Is it
Abby?
Mark? I don't know.
Abby, is it you?
Wait, hold on.
Totally Logan.
It's Abby.
I mean, if it was ancient Greece, then
Yeah.
yes, he would totally be.
Yeah. So Abby, though, Abby, you also put though you had to handle the baby Jesus and the hay, and you're allergic to hay.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
learned that I was allergic to hay was the night of the performance. They gave me a little baby Jesus wrapped in hay, and I'm just sitting up there, my eyes, my nose, everything's just watering. My parents are filming it, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her?"
She's so emotional. The birth of baby Jesus.
Hey, giving birth is traumatic.
Right. Were you like 3, 4?
Yeah, itty bitty baby.
You poor thing. Aw. Well, now Abby knows. So nobody's sending hay to Abby's house for Christmas.
No.
It's like cold.
All right. We hope not. Okay, next one. Okay, and this is all random. My most memorable Christmas was when I was 10, living in a rental house, and in the middle of the night, my parents moved everything, trees, decorations, and presents, into the house that was being built. My sisters and I woke up to the note that says, "Home is where the heart is." So we got Christmas in our new home. That's so sweet. All right. Mandy, Lex. Ooh, we got some different ones. Mandy. Okay. I actually know the answer, so I might be fibbing. All right. I'm going to put Lexi. Okay. All right. So whose fact is that?
It's mine again.
Oh,
Did anybody else? Did anybody guess
this is
Abby?
fixed.
No. Anybody guess Abby?
Nope.
No?
No. All right.
Sneaky.
I'm doing randomizer. All right. Next one. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's the kitty.
Oh, it's so fluffy.
Hi, Simon.
Aw.
Okay. We celebrate Christmas Day with the family at a large gathering every year.
That's
Just reading what you guys sent me. Oh, me? Okay. Let's see. We got me, Mandy, put Mark, Logan, Morgan, me? Logan? Oh, okay. Logan and I are tied. All right. Whose does that belong to?
I don't know.
It is Logan.
That was the most generic thing I could have possibly done. I'm sorry.
It's like, can I hold all these out?
I'm like, I don't know what else to say. I came up with like 4, and I'm like, I don't know.
You're fine. I love it. I love it. Some of these I'm like, oh, I do that too. So it was nice to get to know you guys. I didn't make them my choices, but okay. Next number. Okay. We always have Christmas ham with pineapple. Who always has Christmas ham with pineapple? Ooh, me? Okay, Lexi, Mandy. I'm guessing me. It could be. Mark, you got a choice? Or are you sharing with Abby?
He also put
sorry.
Morgan up.
Oh, it's okay. Me too? Okay. Oh, I'm the winner, but who does that belong to? Who has ham with pineapple every year?
Me.
It is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I knew my mom would like that. She likes that as well.
I like how you lied to say it was you. Opposite.
BS. Yeah. Well, I knew my mom likes ham with pineapple, so I might get it. All right, next one.
Is pineapple considered citrus?
It is not actually.
Okay.
It
Really?
is acidic. It is acidic, but not citrus. Yes.
Okay.
It's
That
yummy.
makes sense.
Yeah. Because I can actually, that's how I get my vitamin C is pineapples. That's a good question. All right. We have a number system in order for our presents. We all take turns to open back and forth and take a picture of holding every 5 gifts that we get. We are trained to pose and smiles. So someone has numbered gifts and are trained to pose. Abby, yours is awful fast. Okay. I'm not even going to guess. It's me.
Yeah.
I number my presents.
I felt that in my soul.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
You had me at
Yes.
trained
It started
to
with
pose.
my
I'm like,
grandma.
that's Morgan.
My grandma and my
That's
mom.
Morgan.
Yeah. My grandma and my mom. Yep. Oh, we got a couple of things real quick, and then we'll continue. All right. 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah. Brian says $1 extra back up. Oh, Abby and Mark, you got a cute kitty.
Yeah.
And then James says bonus points for the kitty. I think James has like 4 cats, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
Mom enjoys
yeah, I think he just got like 3 new
Yes,
ones
it's
or
so
something.
good. So yummy.
Todd also knew I numbered my presents because I number his families as well. Yes, Mom says I plead the fifth. All right. Let's do our next one. Okay. Oh, then knock stuff over. All right. My family doesn't usually do Christmas dinners. They do a big Christmas breakfast.
Hmm.
Can I be invited next time?
Christmas breakfast. We got a Logan, Lexi, Mark, Mandy. Oh, lots of different ones. I like it.
Whoa, everybody's got a different
Abby,
one.
Logan. All right, whose is this one?
it's
I remembered from last year.
Again.
I did think I said that last year. I was thinking,
Did.
Christmas breakfast.
yeah.
Oh, Mark learned something.
What?
Yeah.
I love it.
2 or 3 ago.
Okay. Every Christmas Eve since I was a child, we watched the 1938 Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to.
Nope. Well, then
do
it's
that.
not
Good luck.
I could be lying.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
wait. No, wait.
I'm trying to see who looks like a classic person. Mandy? Mandy, you look like a classic person. All right. Mark, do you have Mandy as well?
No, I guess I put up Logan.
You put Logan. Oh, Logan. Okay. Logan's fancy. All right. So who watches the 1938 Christmas Carol every year?
That's me.
I was gonna say Lexi. Oh man.
Oh, Logan.
Ever since I was a little kid.
Aw. I love that.
I don't think I've got one right.
Oh, that's okay. We're having fun. Oh, we already did that.
We're
one.
having fun.
We're having fun. Now I'm getting duplicates now. Why am I getting duplicates? Tell my phone to stop. Okay, here we go. My dog Evie was born on New Year's Eve. My dog Evie was born on New
I
Year's
know who
Eve.
doesn't have a dog, so let's see.
I love that name though. Oh my gosh. Me?
I'm gonna guess Morgan.
You're going to guess me. Okay.
I'm going to guess Morgan.
It's because I like Pokemon.
Baby.
Baby. Mark, Mandy. Oh, lots of M's. All right. All right. Who did this one?
It was Mace, my dog.
Aw.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was trying to bluff.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure Abby knows. Like Abby probably knows that one. Is Evie still around? Or?
Yeah, she's in New Jersey with my mom. She's a little Shiba Inu.
Oh, those are so cute.
Doge.
I have no idea where you got the name from. Okay. I was told if I left my bedroom other than to use the bathroom on Christmas Eve, Santa would take back all my presents.
That's got to be Logan.
I just read how it was written. Logan, Lexi, me, Lexi, Abby. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go Lexi as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably Morgan.
All right. It is. It's me.
Ah, the way you wrote, I'm gonna go with. I was like,
I took that very seriously. I did not leave my room unless I had to pee. I ran back to my room. I was like, Santa, don't take my presents. Mom's, yeah, thanks, Mom. Mom does it right. I figured she'd appreciate that. Okay. Do a few more. All right. I'm getting repeats now on the number. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Years ago, my mother and grandmother started serving inside-out turkey and dressing. It's a big baking dish with cornmeal dressing with turkey nestled inside before baking it. Yeah, yes, Mom, I had to pee a lot. Thank you. I still do. Turkey. Who looks like a turkey? I think Logan would cook a good turkey. Okay.
No, my wife cooks the turkeys.
Oh, does she? Okay. I just know you like to cook. All right. So who has this inside out turkey and dressing? Mandy.
Mandy kind of gave it away. Reaction.
I don't play poker for a reason. Got really bad tells.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, I already did that one. Quit repeating numbers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this could be a tricky one. Growing up, we had the tradition of opening one present each on Christmas Eve. So who opens up one present on Christmas Eve? Mark, Abby, me, Abby. Okay. All right. So who opens up or who submitted that to me that we open one? Abby. But I also do that.
Me too.
I think I might have also submitted that.
Yeah. So Lexi and Mandy, you got to get on the Christmas Eve present train. You got to open one gift this year. We all got a match. I love it. Okay. Sometimes Thanksgiving falls on my birthday, which is why it's my favorite holiday. So who knows their birthday? Hopefully they're all not that tired. Abby.
Wait, hold on.
It's me. Abby, Lexi. Ooh. All right. Who has a late November birthday? Who is that? Mine's November 1st. So
I was gonna say yours was around there, but I couldn't remember exactly.
That's okay. So I'm almost a Halloween baby. But Mandy, that's cool. When was the last time it fell on Thanksgiving?
It was either last year or the year before.
Oh, it's not too long ago.
Yeah.
What day is it?
The 26th.
Oh. Wow.
Yes. James is also cool, and he's a November baby. Yes. All the cool people are. Okay. One of the best gifts I ever got on Christmas was Pokemon Gold version. Pokemon.
Oh, that might be that I can think of.
Maybe that was so fast. Me. Oh my goodness. Mark, me.
It could be Mark. Pretty sure
I think it is Mark. All right.
I think it's Morgan. Look how pink she's turning.
You are quite.
I get embarrassed easily. Okay. All right. So who got Pokemon Gold for Christmas?
That was me.
I almost did Mark.
Yes.
Nice.
I did get Pokemon Yellow for my 11th birthday, so I understand that special moment when you get a Pokemon game. Yeah.
Right on.
I felt that in my soul. I was like, man, I get that, Mark. I get it. All right. We'll do one more. And then the ones we didn't get to, maybe you guys can post them for fun, or I can put them on Patreon, or whatever you want to do on that. All right. Let's do this one. Okay. Excuse me. My significant other and I every year watch Garfield Special Christmas every Christmas Eve.
Oh, gee.
Ah.
Well, someone's guessing Logan in the chat. Mark, did you get? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got Logan too?
You said Logan. I said you.
Okay, so it is me.
Ah.
Derek loves Garfield, so every Christmas Eve we snuggle up and watch it together
Aw.
on an old VHS tape. Yeah, so hope you guys
That's a
had
good
fun
one.
with that. Yeah, hope everybody had fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
got to learn about some of your traditions and all that fun stuff. Awesome. All right, so
The one that
before
you
we
picked for me was like the most boring one ever.
another one
Any of
for
my other
you.
ones were-
I just
Some
did
good ones in
random.
there.
Yes, there are. I like your number 5. Logan has PTSD from working 5 years at the mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would do it. People
out.
get
Yes.
mean.
Yes. So everybody comment poor Logan or something.
I
like that.
every Black Friday I wake
Yes.
up in a cold
Yeah.
sweat.
Yes. No, you had some good ones. The number gods were not with you. I'm sorry.
It happens.
Right? You know, you roll dice. It happens. All right. So we are going to do prizes now, which I'm excited about. So we have 3 prizes. We have 3 audiobook codes that we are giving away. One for Hunter and Bringer, one for Spirit Vision, and one for Song in the Stars, which I'm super
Nice.
stoked about. Yes. And then I have 2 fan packages for Hunter and Bringer. That's a $20 value. So I will be shipping those out to 2 people. Yeah. So we have, okay, let's see our friends here. All right. So I'm going to have everybody pick a random number. So audience, if you guys want to pick a number, we'll figure out who's the closest. Okay. So everybody get your number. Nobody copy anyone else.
Is it like 1 through something?
Let's do 1 through 20. How's that? Everybody sound good? All right. So, okay. So I'm going to write down everybody's number once we say that. And then we can comment. All right. Abby, give me a number.
7.
Oh, I like it. Okay. So that's for Abby will be for Spirit Vision. Mark, you can be Song in the Stars. What's your number?
14.
14. Nice. Okay. So Song. Mandy, what's your number? You can be one of the fan packs.
Let's do number 2.
Ooh, 2. Choo ka-choo. All right. Lexi or Logan, you can fight for the audio code or the fan pack. I'll let you guys rumble it out. Watch out, Lexi. Lexi, which one do you like?
We'll do the audio code.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That's not the audio code.
You guys find it out. Find it out. What number would you like, Lexi?
12.
Okay. And then Logan, what number would you like?
Let's go with 8.
8. Okay, so I will look in the comments and figure out the closest numbers for 7, 14, 2, 12, and 8. So audience members, you get a clap because you're all awesome. Yes. All right. So do you guys real quick want to tell them where they can find you before we do our kind of special close off that I have planned? So where can they find you guys at to hire you? Oh gosh, or at least figure out what awesome things you're doing. So it's like Abby and Mark, well, where can they find you guys at if you don't mind sharing?
Sure. I have a website. It's abbymarieanderson.com, and I keep it updated with the projects I'm working on. There's also a little link to my Audible credits. And then if you're looking to find narrators, I have an ACX profile on there. So
nice. You got some pretty headshots on there too.
Thank you.
Yeah, they look really nice, and I'm sure Mark has pretty headshots too.
I do. Yeah.
He does have.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Mark, can we see these?
Yeah.
Can we see your beautiful headshots, Mark, and learn more about you?
That's a great question. All currently under construction.
Sure.
Yeah.
To be
Now,
determined.
I'm going to say you should have, after this book is finished, an ACX account, I'm assuming, or maybe a profile at least on Audible
We'll probably.
for her. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll get you some.
Remember his name. We'll come up later.
Hire
Great
them as
DVD.
yes, hire them as a team, guys. Yeah.
Contact me and I'll reach out to them. I'm an agent too.
You're an agent too.
Have
All
his people contact your people.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I know Lexi has made a wonderful website for her and Logan to find them.
Yes.
So Lexi, where can they find you and Logan?
Yeah, so we have lexiandlogan.com. We also have, I'm on TikTok as Lexi Evans audiobook narrator. You can also friend request me on Facebook under Lexi Evans audiobook narrator. I'm on Instagram. And then, of course, we have our ACX individual profiles, and we are on a variety of publisher rosters as well, if you're looking that way. So, and we have loveandlustaudio@gmail.com.
Woohoo. I love that name every time I hear it.
Yes, I believe you actually came up with it.
Yeah, she did.
I did, but I just love it. Okay. All right. And Mandy, where can they find you if they need you to be the amazing editor you are and publish their works?
I'm still working on a website and a brand name, so you can find me at I guess we'll just send them to, if you want to find me, at geekycool.com.
Yes.
So it's GEEKY and K for cool.com. You can find some of the articles that I've written, and you can contact me through there.
Yes. Mandy and I both write for Geeky Cool. So that's how we met, and I've been blessed ever since. So we have a lot of fun doing that. All right. So
you skipped me.
Yeah, don't forget Logan.
It's Lexi. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Logan.
I'm my own person too, you know.
The shades were off. I'm sorry. I forgot. I take you seriously with the shades on.
But yeah, no, at Logan Nair VO. I'm on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Feel free to follow and friend me.
Yes.
Stalk him.
And stalk me. Stalk me. I love stalkers. Stalkers are.
He already has a fan club, so Team Logan. All right, Brian feels for you, Logan.
Oh man, yeah, malls.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer's, man, Brian. I can see you at a Spencer's.
Yeah, that tracks.
I say with love and affection. All right. So we know the holidays are coming up, and I thought you guys could just say like a nice little holiday greeting, but I'm going to pick a random accent for you to do your holiday greeting in. Yeah, Abby's so ready. I can tell.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you were laughing, so I was like, yay. All right. So I have 12 different accents here. So
Lord.
Jesus.
Boy.
So let's see what we're
go.
good at. Mandy, if you don't want to, you don't have to. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. So.
No, I think
Okay.
I'll leave this to the professionals.
All right. That's totally fine. All right. Who wants to go first?
I do. Let's get this over with.
Yeah. You guys are brilliant. We're showing your talent. Then afterward, you can say what accents you really like to do. All right, Abby, you've got deep Southern South.
Deep Southern.
All right. So yes.
What is it? Just anything?
Just like a little holiday, like
We need a
greeting.
line.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Aw.
Yay! I love that. Abby, what accent do you like to do? So our audience knows. What those do you like to do?
I think mostly British, maybe a little Irish in there
there
too.
you go.
Do I like the most, I think.
Yeah. Man, you, Lexi, and Logan, you guys can all do Irish together sometime. All right. Anybody else want to go next?
Go ahead, bring it on.
Bring it on. I really want you to do Goblin, Logan, but I think that might be
Yes.
I love your Goblin. All right, Logan, you got Shakespearean.
Shakespearean.
Yes.
Okay. Well, doth your stockings be full of wonderful trinkets here, thither, and yon, and may you have a marvelous holiday season.
Yeah.
Good day to you, sir.
Yeah. Your Pathfinder trading came in. Alexi and I do love your Goblin, apparently. You scare me every time you make the blah noise out of my earbuds, and I jump every time. So, all right, Lexi or Mark, who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
All right. Oh, Mark, I have French.
Ah, okay.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year to you.
Wow. That was good.
That was so good.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
So hire Mark for French, guys.
Hire him for coaching.
Yes. Thank you for including Hanukkah.
Especially with the Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, yes. Oh, Lexi, you got California Surfer.
Oh my God.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
Or Valley Girl, or California Valley Girl. I'll take either one.
Let's see. Yo, happy Merry Christmas, dude. Righteous. Like totally Merry Christmas. Okay.
That was so good. Oh my gosh. I love it. Right. So I'll go back because Mark, I didn't ask you what accents you like to do normally.
Oh, I've really started to get into the Australian accent because it used to be my absolute worst. So I tried to train that one a lot, and I like that one.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. That'd be fun to listen to your guys' like training methods and stuff. And then Lexi, what are your favorite accents that you like to do, or ones you think like you're really show your talent?
I do like Irish.
Yes.
I've had a lot recently with Irish and Russian as well.
Yes.
And I do like a good Southern kind of
Yes.
accent too.
Your blue was really good in the Cowboy series.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I really like your blue. James is totally bringing up that during our next game. Totally.
Totally tubular,
I think
man.
we know
Totally.
who your next character is going to be.
I love it. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. And
You didn't ask Logan.
yeah, I did. But
She's always forgetting about me. It's
I
all
thought
right.
I did. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna PayPal you $1 right
It's
now.
fine. I'm just gonna.
Logan's just good at every accent I've ever heard him do. Like legit. You did like what 12 characters in Dark Phantoms or something one time?
Something
At
like
one
that.
point?
Yeah. it's a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
I like doing British is fun. I like doing Scottish. Scottish is
Scottish, yeah.
like doing a little Scottish kind of.
Oh, James liked your Shakespearean.
Oh,
That was awesome. Logan, I'm sending you $1 now. I'm sorry. I'm
Starving
sorry.
artists.
Yes, right. Logan gets the
$1
extra
for you.
$1 for the
I
holiday.
also do love Logan's Goblin as well.
Oh, and see, now we have to
Nice.
have like a
Mhm.
sample.
You need to say Merry Christmas in your Goblin voice.
Wait, what's my goblin voice?
The Lamia, like,
Oh, that one? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, I
Maybe.
forgot about that. Oh,
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Sorry.
that's awesome.
All right, Logan, I sent it.
Did you really
You
send me a
did
dollar?
really.
$2 sent
Oh my god.
to make up for it. All right.
I'll try not to spend it all in one place.
Okay.
Spread it
All
around
right.
to help the
Yeah.
economy.
There you go. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much again. I greatly appreciate you. And again, I'm just being a part of my world and making my books so much better. So I couldn't be here
of
without
course.
you. Yeah. And you're all good friends. And hopefully you want to work with me again.
Of course.
I'll think about it,
Okay. Yeah. But guys, thank you also so much for joining us. So audience, you guys have been fantastic.
Yes, thank you.
We
Snap,
love
snap, snap.
you.
At one point we had 21 people, which made me so happy. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Morgan, where can they find you? You didn't.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about myself hardly. You can find me at morganscomnick.com. That's my website. I also have all the socials: Facebook, Instagram, and I had to get a TikTok. You know, I do it like I update every 10 days or something. Do a little video. Yeah, I had to. You know. Let's see, YouTube, of course, and you can find my books on Amazon, Kobo, Smashwords, Goodreads, wherever digital books are sold. Or if you're from the Missouri area or see me at cons in Missouri or Illinois, buy my books there. Come say hi, and I will brag about all these wonderful people while you're there, and you're gonna get sick of me hearing their names, but you're gonna listen because they're wonderful. Mandy was forced to be my assistant a couple months ago, but she was fabulous. So
Forced. She invited me, and I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah. But we talked about all you guys a lot, so we had a very great time. Oh, got another comment real quick. Oh, hold on. I'll always say hi. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, always say hi. We appreciate that. But yes, and Song in the Stars coming out at the end of the month. Yes. So we'll be promoting that, a little Hanukkah story. Hanukkah doesn't start till Christmas Eve this year. It's late. So yeah, last year was like November when it started. So
How long is your book, would you say?
oh, it's short. What, like, when not is it even a 2 hour?
Yeah, it'll probably. I'm still working out the ending tweaks, but somewhere between 2 and 3.
Okay.
Oh.
So, but it's not like much longer, 2 hours, right? I didn't think so. Okay.
Quick listen.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to it. And I don't think we scared Mark away from audio. So we'll be hearing more from Mark in the future as an audiobook narrator, which I'm super stoked about. But yeah. All right, everybody, we wish you a very merry book-filled holiday. Take care of yourself, stay warm, and just know that you are magical and special and loved very much. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
All
Look at all these beautiful
right,
people.
buddy.
My books too, baby.